Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What's going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to you guys with another reality roundup where we talk about some reality show type news. Before I get started, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, so first let's get into the Housewives of Atlanta last night. You guys want your guys' own standalone video? I decided no, because I did that with Young Famous African and the viewers I wasn't too happy with. So we're not doing that for Atlanta. We're just gonna keep doing it on these reality roundups. So the episode last night. Why do the producers always feel like it's a key to embarrass Drew? That performance, though, was dreadful. I'm not going to lie. It was giving karaoke night, okay? She came in there, pay my dues, pay my dues. You got to RESP, respect me, RESP, respect me. I was like, oh, my God. It was giving karaoke night, so I felt bad, but I'm like, y'all have to make this girl look like a clown every season. Girl clown, like every time. It never fails, okay? And you wrong, Candace, because you could have gave her own. I know it was Candace's set, okay? But you could have gave her own little segment, okay? Just so she could sing her own song, okay? Maybe we should have had Demetria and Roger Bob come back so she could sing "Don't Got My Man No More." That song that she had with Candy. So that's what I thought about the whole performance thing. Sonya to me doesn't need to come back next season. I feel like she serves not a lot of purpose on the show. She's very dry and like, no. But you saying that every 2 scenes isn't gonna make you funny or entertaining. It's like, okay, girl, like we get it. I don't want her to come back. Like, no. Her bringing up the thing with Drew, you gotta understand, BravoCon, you guys are this is what she don't get with reality television. Y'all might be filming right now, but BravoCon is like another reunion. So y'all got to talk about what the viewers have seen. They don't know that y'all cool now. So if she says defending herself from something that happened last season, she has every right to. Okay? So I don't get why, she felt some type of way about what Drew had to say. Right? And then that whole fake makeup at Drew's performance, fake. Oh, we're gonna be cool. Oh my god, fake. Okay, and then also Courtney. She's trying way too hard. Courtney to me seems too excited to film, and I know it's kind of hypocritical to say that because it's like you should be excited to film and not be miserable to film. But she comes across very thirsty. Okay, she's like, yay! Like that type of vibe. Like, girl. Every 2 things doesn't require a scream. She's like, really, Drew? Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow! Wow! Yeah, you're my cousin. Like that whole it's like, don't get me wrong. This season isn't bad. A lot of people are being over dramatic and are trying to make this season seem like it's trash. When it comes to the whole Mama Joyce thing, I feel like Candy needs to. I'm not saying cut her mama off, but I feel like she needs to fall back from her mom when it comes to the relationship of her and Todd. Like, I wouldn't even bring up Todd up to her because I feel like anytime she probably has any stresses with Todd, she probably runs to Mama Joyce and is like, oh, this is happening. This is what's going on. And of course, Mama Joyce is going to take Candy's side. So I feel like that's the error in her and Mama Joyce's relationship. She brings up her and Todd's relationship to her probably too much. Okay. So then let's get to Marlo. MasterCard Marlo. Okay? Scamming Marlos. Instead of Messy Florida, scamming Marlo. This is what you really should have did, Drew, when she screamed in your face you had them flowers in your hand. You should have popped her in the face like K. Michelle did with Mimi. And Mimi stood there like a statue. She said, not moved a bit. Not moved a bit. Remember she slapped the flowers upside her head? Like like she was in a Publix motherfucking garden, bitch. She bowed. That's what you should have did to Marlo with her screaming in your face like that. Marlo, gets on my nerves because you could tell all that anger that she has is from her being a mom and her situation, and you taking it out on all these women. That got nothing to do with them. Too bad. You're the one that wanted to be a Monty. You're the one that wanted to, be on this show being a Monty. Don't be trying to take
None
your
of y'all
anger
gonna bring
out
it up.
on Drew. This whole didn't say the word shooting to me crap is such BS. I feel like she's using that as an excuse to try to make Candy look as if she's being protected by the production. And clearly she's not, because we literally saw production break the fourth wall and say, hey, we're not talking about this. Y'all gonna talk about that? Don't get me wrong, Candy is kind of not the best for not trying to talk about the situation, but it's probably because it's a legal thing. But we're not gonna act like production over here covering things, because if they did, they could have cut that out. But they left that in there. I'm just saying, okay? Marlo did go on live and basically say that, the reason why she was mad that Drew didn't say the word shooting is because her nephew or whatever, family member or whatever, got shot. And he used to work at the old lady gang. This is what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna make it seem like people go into the old lady gang and they get him unalive left and right. The family member she's referring to, because this was proven, was shot at his home. So don't make it seem like he got shot while working there. And Candy was, oh well, no. This is the thing. People like to play the semantics and funniness with words and stuff like that. So that's why I don't like Marlo, because she's a liar. And if she says apparently during BravoCon, she had lines out the door for her. Cap. There's a YouTuber, Campire, confirmed, and he was there, says that that's not true. Kenya had a long line. Candy had a long line. Other housewives had a long line as well, but not Marlo. He says that she was on the floor and you could walk up to her. So stop the cap, Marlo. Y'all gonna have to learn stop capping on these social media, because you're gonna get exposed every time.
Yeah. Y'all, every single person was scared to bring it up. And Drew, I give her props. She was the only one that had courage to bring it up.
Then why you screaming in her face just because she didn't say one word you ain't like?
But when she brought it up, Drew said, y'all can really tell if you look at it. The incident that happened, girl, this was on the news. There was a shooting at Candy's restaurant. Blaze was on the news. But poor Drew was so scared. And she was the only one with enough courage to say, and I mean, when I tell y'all, Kenya, everybody looked at that girl like, you don't be quiet. This is Queen Candy. We don't talk about anything negative that happens to her. So that triggered me, y'all. It really did. It took me back to where my nephew, who used to work with Candy, who used to work for Candy at Old Lady Gang, he got shot and killed. I called Candy, reached out to Candy, told her about it. And to me, I didn't get the acknowledgement I wanted from her. She didn't acknowledge it. Then, as you see, I went into her home a day or two later, and she had as if I never even texted her about it. So to me, it's all about the acknowledgement. It's about, if it was Marlo, let me tell you this, it had been Marlo. I get it. I get incident sounds better than shooting. But don't you think defending myself sounds better than me stabbing somebody or cutting somebody? I'm confused. But this is my friend now. This is my friend who tried to get me a TV show. This is my friend who referred me to an agent. This is my friend. So if I call you and tell you my blood nephew, my sister's firstborn, was shot and murdered, that used to work for you. He didn't work for you 10 years ago. He just worked for you. His death has been 2 years now, but he had just was still working for you less than 5 or 6 months ago. And you're not going to say, girl, I'm going to send flowers. I'm sorry to hear that, sis. Let me send a platter from Old Lady Gang. Let me reach out to your sister. Come on. Come on. I mean, how do you not acknowledge that? So do y'all get where I'm coming from?
No, it still doesn't make any sense to me. How is Drew not saying the word? I get why she feels some type of way about Candy, right? Because she feels like she wasn't acknowledged. You have a point with that, whatever. That up with her. It's not whatever, but you have a good point with that, right? But Drew, Drew probably didn't even know your nephew died. So how you gonna yell at her for something she knows nothing about? Drew to me be playing too nice with people, and you really need to start standing up for yourself and cussing these motherfuckers out because they're gonna keep walking all over you. For you to let her yell her hot Floridian breath in your mouth, in your face, is despicable. She said, like, Jesus, that was just, I felt the scream and I wasn't even there. That was pitiful, Drew. Do better. The episode was good though. Let me know what y'all think about this episode down below. Okay, so next I wanted to get into, you guys, Married to Medicine is filming, and these are some behind the scene photos. We have Phaedra, speaking of housewives, Corianta Parks, okay, with Qua. Miss Qua, she don't got a husband. She don't got a husband. Okay, we have, you see Simone and Phaedra again. Who is that white guy? Who is that white guy? Let me find out that's Phaedra's man. I don't think Phaedra's dating a white man. This is the show I'm very excited to see because everybody's been freaking clawing their eyes out for Phaedra to return. Meanwhile, knowing that she's filming a whole nother show. If I see one more tweet saying Phaedra need to come back, at this point she's not coming back. Bravo's not gonna be playing hopscotch with the lady, or putting her on Married to Medicine, putting her in Atlanta House, or put her she picking one at this point, and she already picked it. That's it. And I think this will fit her better than Atlanta Housewives, especially because she went so dark. Okay. Speaking of more Housewives news, we have some Potomac news. Apparently, some things happened with Robin and Mia. There's rumors saying that they put the paws on each other, allegedly, which I don't think is true. If we get one more season of Robin being aggressive and it's not addressed, I swear I'm gonna start watching. Because I'm talking about addressed deeply. Because Robin to me is too masculine. Like, you go too in for it's so fucked up to say, but it's like the way she be going in and be trying to fight some of them sometimes, I feel like it's crazy. And she gets away with it because she's white passing. Period. Let freaking Wendy do something like that, they would go insane on her. They'd be like, "Oh my god, you're so aggressive." Nene, same thing. But she'd be trying to fight them, getting all mad. Be like, "Yeah, I'm waking up. Yeah, what's up? Come on. Really? You're talking about one?" Like, come on now. And y'all let her get away with this. It is a rumor. A lot of people are debunking it, but they're saying they did get into it like heavily. So I'm excited to see the new season, to see what's going to come about it. Okay. One last thing I wanted to talk about is Croy and Kim. So apparently Croy is saying that Kim had a bad gambling problem, and that's what drained all their money. Not gonna lie, at one point in time, my parents had a bad gambling problem too. So I could see this being 100% true. I thought Cashmere sold for $3 million. What happened to that, Kim? Imagine Kim, you see Kim down at the casino, just boop, pop, gring, broop, 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 she group. Okay, betting away all that Bravo money. What I think though is sad is because she does have a lot of kids. So, and a lot of them are pretty young. Now, I'm not talking about Brielle and her trying to make them the Kardashians. I'm talking about the younger boys. I just feel like the custody thing could be worked out between them. That's the sad part about it. She's going to come back for Atlanta Housewives next season. There's rumors she is going to be on the next girls trip, but Andy does love her some white Kim, so she's probably going to be on the next season. All right. Let me know what y'all thought about the Atlanta Housewives episode last night. What y'all think about this Potomac news as well. Leave your comments down below. We are out, babies.
No, personal.